How you doing, guys? It's Mask here. We're live on Twitch, and it's time to open the Galactic Origin new main box that's finally dropped. My gems have been sitting here just crying for me to use them, and I had nothing to do with them. And, yeah, I mean, it's a different box. There was a beautiful spoiler released of it by Konami themselves. They finally been like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it right. We got a lot of Gladiator beasts in the deck, but I'm not going to bother going through the cards. Let's just jump straight into it. BMS Moda, play GB instead. Galactic Beasts. I'm sure we'll be trying to play both. I didn't look what I got. Ally of Justice Nullifier. Effects of light monsters that battle this card are negated. Marine Neos. First be special summon from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. You do not use polymerization. Once per turn, you can destroy a random card in your opponent's hand. What? That's actually crazy strong. The Grand Jupiter. Once per turn, you can discard 2 cards, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip that face-up monster to this card. Card gains attack equal to the combined original attack of the monster equipped to it by this effect. During the end phase, you can target a monster card equipped to this card by its card effect and special summon it to your field. Interesting. I mean, that's a beast, but it's still 5 stars even after a 3-star demotion. We got a new Ice Barrier card coming in hot. One monster your opponent controls return to the hand instead. Returns. Okay, this card, it's a spirit. It's a zombie spirit Ice Barrier monster. Can't be special summoned. It returns to the hand during the end phase of the turn it's normal summoned or flipped face up unless you control another face up Ice Barrier monster. In that case, it can send an opponent's monster back to their hand instead. That's actually so quirky and crazy. I don't know. There's just so much. This box is coming out and supporting a lot of decks that weren't really in the spotlight before. So we'll have to see if some of them can be brought into the spotlight. And here's Test Ape. When it's said destroy a battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. Gladiator Beast support. There it is. Our super rares, First Aid Squad. Target a normal monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. When a normal monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your graveyard in defense position as a normal monster. It's not treated as a trap card, and you can only use this effect once per turn. If summoned this way, banish it when it goes back to your graveyard. Doesn't First Aid Squad work with Painful Decision? They definitely would complement each other, yes. Gladiator Beast Augustus. When this card is special summoned by Gladiator Beast monster, you can special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand in defense position. Shuffle it into the deck during the end phase. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can shuffle it into the deck. Special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Augustus. They're just so crazy. I always start with the deal, so you can use the gems to polish up the box at the end. That's why. We have Glow Neos. It takes Elemental Hero Neos and Neospatian Glow Moss. Must first be special summoned by shuffling the above card you control into the deck. During the end phase, shuffle this card into the extra deck. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Then apply the effect based on its type. Monster, this card cannot attack this turn. Spell, this card can attack your opponent directly this turn. And trap, change this card to defense position. What? Holy smokes. And he gets shuffled back in at the... I don't even know how I feel about that. Gladiator Beast Alexander. Card cannot be special summoned except by the effect of Gladiator Beast Dimakari. If this card was special summoned, it is unaffected by the effects of spell cards. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can return it to the deck to special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Alexander. And I'm excited about my worms, all right? We got Worm Falco. My voice is going. It's been a long day. Worm Falco. Reptile Worm monsters to face down defense position. Some more Ally of Justice. Unknown Crusher. When this card battles a light monster, remove it from play. Like, they all mostly only target light monsters, which makes them hard to take advantage of. Now, how about Field Barrier? This is like a better version of... this is like a better version of Magic Reflector to protect a Toon World, isn't it? I guess not, because it clogs your field. Ally of Justice, Enemy Catcher, Normal Summon. You can gain control of one face-down defense mission monster your opponent controls until the end phase of this turn. It's a 6-star, though, which makes it a little hard to pull off. There's another Grand Jupiter. We've seen him. Gladiator Beast, Secutor. Gladiator Beast effect. At the end of the battle phase in which this card attacked or was attacked, special summon 2 Gladiator Beast monsters from your deck, except Secutor. So if you can pull off an attack with this guy with, like, Super Rush Headlong or something, it's a beast. Worm M. Worm Milidith. You equip this card to a monster your opponent controls as an equip card. Inflict 400 damage to the controller of the equipped monster during each standby phase. Yeah, yo, AOV. The deals are really worth it. Field Barrier is better for tunes. No real back row in there. Oh, Salty went 130 packs deep and all the super rare deals. Super Rush Headlong doesn't work with GB. Okay, never mind. Because they don't get their battle phase, right? That's why. We have the Great Sphinx. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned except by paying 5. Cannot be special summoned except by paying 500 life points when both Andro Sphinx and Sphinx Telea are on your side of the field. Wait, on your side of the field are destroyed at the same time. Then you can special summon this monster from your hand or deck. Hold on, what? This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by paying 500 life points when both Andro Sphinx and Sphinx Telea on your side of the field are destroyed at the same time. Then you can special summon this monster from your hand or deck. When this card is special summoned successfully, pay 500 life points to increase the attack of this card by 3,000 points until the end phase. What? The hardest monster to summon in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh history. Did not know it was in this box. How? What? How? Why? What? This is going to be such a meme deck to try to get this guy in the field. Like, it's going to be... It's like the goal of all goals now. Just summon him once. Neospacian Air Hummingbird. Once per turn, you can gain 500 life points for each card in your opponent's hand. Next. Send a face-up Neospacian monster you control to the graveyard. Special summon a level 4 monster with the same name from your extra deck. Extra deck? What? Level 4? Extra deck? What? Gladiator Beast Alexander. We've seen him. Glowmoss. Ooh, there's the Neospacian. Glowmoss. Didn't that have something to do with... Yeah, it did. When this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent draws 1 card. Reveal it, and based on its type or effect, apply this. Monster. End the battle phase. Spell, if this card is attacking, you can change it to a direct attack instead. Change this card to defense position. Your opponent gets to draw a card. Why would I ever do that? Neobug, 1800, vanilla. 1800 attack, 1700 defense, though. That's impressive. Refusion. It's basically the same as the card that used to be run with Relinquished. 800 life points to take the ritual back from the grave. This is 800 life points to get a fusion monster back from the graveyard. It'll be pretty crazy, though, because there are some strong fusion monsters to get that effect off on. Maybe not in the game. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Woo! Caravan of the Ice Barrier. Once per turn, you can select 2 Ice Barrier monsters in your graveyard, return them to the deck, and each player draws 1 card. Terra Firma Gravity. During your opponent's battle phase, if you control Elemental Hero Terra Firma, this turn, all level 4 lore monsters your opponent controls that can attack a face-up Elemental Hero Terra Firma you control must attack it, and cannot otherwise attack. Whoa! Interesting. I'll have to look at Terra Firma, whatever her name is. Unknown Crusher. Caravan. Fire Formation Tenzu. During your main phase, you can normal summon a beast warrior type monster in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. All Beast Warrior monsters you control gain 100 attack. Interesting. It's a permanent double summon for Beast Warriors, as well as giving them extra 100 attack. It's actually not terrible. Gladiator Beast Laquari. Its original attack becomes 2100 at the end of the battle phase, and it can be shuffled back in. Nice. Not bad. It's the cover card. Elemental Hero Terra Firma. Ocean and Woodsman. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You contribute one face-up Elemental Hero monster. This card gains attack equal to the tribute's attack until the end phase. Because otherwise I was getting screwed. Alright, let's keep banging through the spell economics. You don't pay life points to activate spell cards. I do kind of want to fool around with that one. It seems like you could have some fun with it. Gladiator Lash. Activate only when special summon a Gladiator Beast monster. Opponent discards a card of their choice. Colosseum. Cage of the Gladiator Beasts. Place one counter on this card each time a monster is special summoned from either player's deck. All Gladiator Beast monsters gain 100 attack and defense for each of these counters. This card would be destroyed by a card effect. You can discard one Colosseum Cage of the Gladiator Beasts to prevent this card from being destroyed. Interesting. So you have another one in your hand. You can protect it. Otherwise, it's sort of just slowly buffing your Gladiators over time. I don't know. I'll have to see if it's actually worth running in a deck or not. Gladiator Beast Dimakari. If it was special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, it can attack twice during each battle phase. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can return it to the deck to special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Dimakari. I feel like Dimakari was one of the ones that was listed on a different one's card text. Trojan Gladiator Beast. You special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your hand to your opponent's side of the field, and then draw one card. Wait, what? To your opponent's side of the field. Interesting. Rush Recklessly. What a classic. Disarm. Return a Gladiator Beast card from your hand to the deck and negate the activation and effect of a spell card and destroy it. This can be actually useful in the sense that if you've drawn into a Gladiator Beast that you want to swap out for at the end of a battle phase, you can do it. Bottomless Shifting Sand. At the end of your opponent's turn, destroy the face-up monsters with the highest attack on the field. Destroy the face-up monsters with the highest attack on the field. During your own standby phase, if you have 4 or less cards in your hand, this card is destroyed. What? Interesting. I like to see that in even in the current burn meta. Fire Formation, Tenkin. Activate only during main phase 1. When this card is activated, target a Beast Warrior type monster you control. During this phase, its effects are negated. Also, it is unaffected by the effects of cards other than this card. This applies even if this card leaves the field. All Beast Warrior type monsters you control gain 300 attack. It says only during this phase, though. I'd have to figure out how to work that in. I'm sure there's a way it does work. You just got to look it up. Return a Gladiator and then parry. Parry negates the trap cards for Gladiator Beasts. Finite cards. Hand size limit of each player becomes 3. This seems pretty crazy too to play around with. My Body as a Shield. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card or monster effect that would destroy a monster or monsters in the field, except during damage step, pay 1500 life points, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Activates a spell or trap card that would destroy a monster or monsters on the field. Negate it for 1500 life points, and it's a quick play spell card. Interesting. Gladiator Beast Battle Halberd. Now this is a beautiful equip card. You equip it to a Gladiator Beast. When it attacks, you get to pick a spell or trap card and destroy it. But it's not a choice. So you could get suckered into having to destroy something of your own if your opponent doesn't have any spell or trap cards. That's something to look out for. When the equipped monster is returned from your side of the field to the deck, and this card is sent to the graveyard, you get to return it to your hand. So you can keep using it again and again as well. We have Aqua Neos. It's summoned by shuffling Aqua Dolphin and Hero Neos, Elemental Hero Neos back into your deck. Once per turn, you can discard a card and destroy a random card in your opponent's hand. During the end phase, shuffle this card back into the extra deck. Backup squad. Each time you take 1,000 or more damage by your opponent's card effect or their monster's attack, draw 1 card for every 1,000 damage you took. That's not bad either. That's pretty nuts, actually, in a deck built around losing life points. I'm using this card in the Destiny Draw Golden Apples farm decks to stall. Hey, Frenchman, it's been fantastic. No, Komarov, I'm seeing using this in a Destiny Draw Golden Apples build. Perhaps. Yeah, no, that card draw is gonna go crazy. Yo, Mad 3 Kings. We did good today, buddy. We did good. I didn't do good. We did good. Worm M. Marine Neos. Our Gen X Accelerator. When a Gen X monster is added from your deck to your hand, you can reveal that monster to special summon it. Combo that with Gen X Searcher and you can get some pretty crazy combos off. Gladiator Beast Esadari. 2 Gladiator Beast monsters must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. Interesting. But it doesn't really have another effect. It just hits the field and is a 2,500. Like, that's sort of lackluster on the Gladiator Beast front. I don't know how I feel about that. We got a BAM. We got rainbows. We got Marine Dolphin. We were just reading about it. Also treated as Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. Also, oh, and that's where you start getting that. Get something out of the extra deck with the same name. Don't we need more spaces in our extra deck now? Come on. That's pretty... Our extra deck is slammed full if we even try to play this deck. You can discard 1 card to look at your opponent's hand and select 1 monster card in it. If you control a monster with attack greater than or equal to the selected monster, destroy the selected monster and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Damn. Fiend's Hand Mirror. Switch the opponent's spell card effect that targets 1 spell or trap card to another correct target. card attacks a face down defense position monster, destroy that monster immediately with this card's effect without flipping it face up or applying damage calculation. Alright, alright. Storm Neos. By shuffling the above cards into the deck, you do not use polymerization. It requires Elemental Hero Neos and Neospacian Air Hummingbird. Once per turn, you can destroy all spell or trap cards in the field. During the end phase, shuffle this card into the extra deck. When this card is shuffled into the extra deck, this way, shuffle all cards on the field into the deck. What? Worm Milidith for Weevilburn. I just like the worms. Spell economics. Neo Flamvel Shaman. So more Neo Flamvel cards. Flamvel. It still says Neo. Card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. While you have 3 or more Flamvel monsters in your graveyard, select one card in your opponent's graveyard and remove it from play. Your opponent does not have any spell cards in their graveyard when this effect activates. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent instead. There's Andro Sphinx, one of the 2 crazy Sphinx monsters to summon out the Super Sphinx. You can pay 500 life points to special summon this card when Pyramid of the Light is on the field. The card cannot attack during the turn that it's normal summoned or special summoned. This card cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. If the card destroys a defense position monster as a result of battle, inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to half the attack of the destroyed monster. Ally of Justice Thunder Armor. This card cannot be special summoned. When you control this face-up card during battle between an attacking Ally of Justice monster you control and a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Coyote. That's a name and a half. What? Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Coyote. If you control a fire formation spell or trap card and no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. I mean, I could see that getting played. Backup squad. Neo Bug. We got Impenetrable Attack. During the battle phase, activate one of these effects. Target a monster on the field that cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects during this battle phase. You take no battle damage during this battle phase. That is a phenomenal stall card. Phenomenal stall card. That is as good. It doesn't say target a face-up monster on the field, guys. This is an improved version. This is a better version of a Faint Plan in any mill deck. If this card is face down, it will allow a card to be flipped up, not killed. You could. This is really good. This is a way better version of a Faint Plan. The only thing no. It's awesome. That's such a good stall card. That's really going to add a new layer to mill. And any other deck that uses stall. Like the new burn decks can even run it. One card. Boom. You take no damage that battle phase. Hello. Stall. Faint Plan is your whole field, though. Sure, but not very often in those kind of situations. You have more than one monster that you're trying to protect with Faint Plan. I don't know. I find you're typically protecting one card at a time with a Faint Plan. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Swallow. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 3 face-up fire formation spell or trap cards you control to the graveyard. When this card is normal special summoned, you can set 1 fire formation trap card directly from your deck. You can only use the effect of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Swallow once per turn. Face-up Beast Warrior type monsters you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Damn. Ally of Justice Enemy Catcher. We got Gladiator Beast Respite. Shuffle 2 Gladiator Beast cards from your hand to the deck and draw 3 cards. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Got Nullifier. Gladiator Beast. We got UFO Roid Fighter. Takes UFO Roid and 1 Warrior type monster. A fusion summon of this card can only be conducted with the above fusion material monsters. The original attack and defense of this card become equal to the combined original attack of the 2 fusion material monsters used for this fusion summon. Okay. Great. Ninken Dog. We got Test Ape. Thunder Armor, Shifting Sands, the Grand Jupiter. Ooh, instant Neospace. Elemental Hero Ocean. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target a hero monster you control or in the graveyard and return it to your hand. Alright, alright. Recycling, getting cards back in hand, that's actually really useful. Neospatian Twinkle Moss. It's also treated as Neospatian Glow Moss. This card cannot be special summoned except with Nex. When its card attack or is attacked, draw one card, reveal that card, and based on its type, apply the proper effect. Monster end the battle phase. Spell, you can change this card's attack to a direct attack. Trap, this monster is changed to defense position. Okay then. Secret Guards of the Ice Barrier. Face-up Ice Barrier monsters you control cannot be targeted by effects of your opponent's effect monsters. Gladiator Lash and Gladiator Beast Alexander. Battle Halberd, we got Dimakari, Bestiari. This card is special summoned by effect of Gladiator Beast monster. Target one spell or trap card on the field. Destroy that target. And at the end of the battle phase, this card attacked or was attacked, you can shuffle it into the deck and summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. Man, I'm going to have some fun with Gladiator Beasts. Holy smokes. Andro Sphinx, the Grand Jupiter, Battle Gladius. Clip it to a Gladiator Beast monster. When it's returned to your side of the field of the deck, return it to your hand. So that one's kind of meh. You're not actually getting that much value out of it. The other one, you get to destroy a spell or trap card. That's Beast. We got Gladiator Beast Secutor, Fire Formation Tenzu, Next Refusion, Ally of Justice Unlimiter. You can tribute this card to select a face-up Ally of Justice monster you control and double its original attack until the end phase of this turn. Okay. Coyote, we've seen him rush recklessly. We're familiar with it as well. Another impenetrable attack. And a UFO droid fighter. Fix my bulk purchase settings. We've gotten one ultra rare. That's how this is going to be today. Holy smokes. See? I would have paid... Actually, what's the conversion of 30 to... Oh, you get ripped off. The game charges you way too much Canadian. That's such a piss off. I'm glad I finally figured it out. Yep, rip the wallet. That's what new main boxes do. They rip the wallet. That card was new. I just missed it. Cybernetic Cyclopean. Well, you have no cards in your hand. This card gains 1,000 attack. Handless. Hello. Handless getting another edition. The control of all monsters in the field return to their owners. UFO Droid. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Coyote. Oh, temporary Riz. It's been a long time since I've been free play to play. Oh, Keebs. Thanks for the host, Keebs. I really hope you had a great stream. I don't think it was yesterday. Definitely one of the last times you were streaming. I was checking it out. Hanging out with Tup Pup in your stream. It's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't checked out Keebs yet, you definitely should give her a follow. Awesome stream. You gotta go check that out. Neospace. I so far know you are drops. Feels good, man. Dude, it's been terrible. Elemental Hero Neos and all fusion monsters that list Elemental Hero Neos as a fusion material monster gain 500 attack. As a fusion monster, do not have to activate their effects during the end of battle phase that shuffle them in the extra deck. Interesting. So you basically have to have Neospace out to make any of those guys useful. Keebs love. I love it. We have Marine Dolphin, Ally of Justice, Cosmic Gateway. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters, including a light monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. All about the light Allies of Justice and their fixation on light monsters. We don't all just use light monsters. How could that ever work? I'm done with the box now. Rip. Each time you take 1,000 more damage by your opponent's card, effect, or monster, draw 1 card for every 1,000 damage you took. I'm excited to fool around with that card on the farming half of the game. I don't know if it could really be viable for... I guess in like a deck that revolves around taking damage and constantly destiny drawing. I don't know. Maybe that could be useful. Neo Flamevel Saber, finally an ultra rare. When your opponent has 4 or less cards in their graveyard, this card gains 600 attack. While your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, this card loses 300 attack. Interesting. So, I mean, with that much of a negative effect and 200 defense, is it worth the risk to just be able to swing with a 2100? Debatable. Neo Flamvel Shaman, but it is another Flam. That was a Flamvel card, right? I think so. Yes. Pyramid of Light. This face-up card is removed from your side of the field. Destroy Andro Sphinx and Sphinx Talea on your side of the field and remove them from play. So this is the only way to summon the big giant Sphinx. Feels good. Into the void. Gladiator Beast Octavius. Reverse break. We got Neo. Actually, I haven't read Neo Space yet, have I? Life Absorbing Machine. During your standby phase, gain life points equal to half the total points you paid that turn. Gladiator Beast Respite. Shuffle 2 Gladiator Beast cards from your hand. We know that one. We got Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Buffalo. If this card in your graveyard, you can set a total of 2 Fire Fist formation cards from your hand or face up on your side of the field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. I don't know. It seems kind of expensive. Just to pull up the Forbidden Spell. When this card is summoned, declare different monster card attributes equal to the number of Disciple of the Forbidden Spells in your graveyard. If this card attacks a monster that has a declared attribute, destroy the monster with this card's effect without applying damage calculation. Interesting. So it gets a free permanent, but it has to be attacking, though. Interesting. You could definitely pull off some good plays with this, I think, though. Yo, take it easy, Keebs. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the host. Brother of the Fire Fist Coyote. We know that one. Got some blue. Some hieroglyphic action. Berserk Dragon. 3,500 attack, 0 defense. Zombie. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned with a Deal with Dark Ruler. And cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. During each of your end phases, it loses 500 attack. Gladiator Beast Murmillo. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, target a face-up monster, destroy it. At the end of the battle phase, this card attacked or was attacked, you can shuffle into the deck and special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Murmillo. I'm just getting increasingly excited to play with Gladiator Beasts now. I just want to see how they work. Sphinx Talia. You can pay a 500 life point special summon this when Pyramid of the Light is on the field. Card cannot attack during the turn that it is normal or special summoned. This card cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. If this card destroys a defense position monster as a result of battle, inflict piercing life point damage equal to half, or inflict damage equal to half the defense of the destroyed monster. Like, I feel like these could actually be some pretty crazy cards if you could consistently get Pyramid of Light out on the field. I'll have Justice Nullifier, Pyramid of Light, and the big giant impossible to summon Sphinx himself. Equip only to a fusion monster that lists. Not have to activate its effect during the end phase. Just shuffle itself into the extra deck. If the equipped monster leaves the field, you can special summon an elemental hero Neos from your hand, deck, or graveyard. What? Okay, that's putting some life into this whole Neos thing going on. Like, you equip this to a Neos card, it no longer has to shuffle itself back in at the end. And then the second it dies, you get to special summon elemental hero Neos from your hand, deck, or graveyard. That's pretty good. That's got me excited to play around with Neos too. You got full screen hieroglyphics. Fire Formation, Tenzu, trolled. That card isn't even new, Mask. Glow Neos, Augustus. When this card is special summoned, did you not read it before? Maybe I didn't. Oh no, sometimes I've skipped over a couple, Com. You can shuffle into the deck. This guy's not new either. My body as a shield. For example, I skipped this last time. Your opponent activates a spell trap card or a monster effect that would destroy. Never mind. I did not skip over it last time. Pathfinder. Hymn of Light. We got Perry, UFO Roid Fighter. Not having any luck today. Have we DC'd? No. I think I broke it. It's broken. I'm getting ripped off. Whoa! Oh, I figured it out. Never mind. Look, two-finger pan. Woo, I was getting trolled for a second there hard. Oh my gosh. First Aid Squad. Neo Flamvel Saber. Another copy of him. Too bad. It couldn't be something else that I didn't already have. So potentially we get an early reset on this box. Huh. We're going to save that for the other half. Pathfinder. Worm Noble. Oh, I should have read him. Neospace. Disciple of the Forbidden Spell. And my other chance to read Worm Noble, and I skipped over him again. For a battle and send to the graveyard, you can special summon a Gen X monster with 15 or less attack from your deck in face-up attack position. Elemental Hero Ocean. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target a hero monster you control in your graveyard. Return it to the hand. That was a pretty crappy 10. Oh, I was reading this totally backwards. I'm just going to go for this. Holy smokes. I still only own like 3 URs. See, like, you either pay 40 US or 55 Canadian. That's so disgusting. The conversion rate is 48. So we get ripped off for, we were getting ripped off for $7 every time you buy it in Canadian. Upstart Golden Ninja. Once per turn, you can send 1 trap card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon a level 4 lower ninja monster from your deck in face-up defense position or face-down defense position. Gonna have to be playing around with that one, seeing how he fits into the good old ninja deck. Ooh, bam. We got rainbows. We got Elemental Hero, Terra Firma, and it's glossy. Must be fusion summoned. You contribute a face-up Elemental Hero monster, and this card gains attack equal to the original attack of that monster. Got the Buffalo. Ally of Justice Searcher. Once per turn, discard a card to select a face-down defense position monster your opponent controls. Change it to face-up attack position. What? In what way is this a searcher? Excuse me. It's such a waste, too. Aqua Dolphin. A deal with Dark Ruler. This card is always treated as an Arc Fiend card. If a level 8 or higher monster under your control was sent to the graveyard this turn, special summon one Berserk Dragon from your hand or deck. You know what? That's pretty nuts. Yo, Wet. I love this song too. I feel like you could totally get this going. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven. You can select one fire formation card directly from your deck. Then from the field to the graveyard, you can set one directly from your deck. Fire formation star trap cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects while this is on the field. Okay. I'll have to look at what all of the fire formation spell and trap cards are. Flip. This card is flipped face up by an opponent's monster attack. Inflict damage equal to half the attack of the attacking monster. Damn. Cybernetic Cyclopene. Card gains 1,000 attack when you have no more cards left. That's the new handless monster. Impenetrable attack. Definitely looking forward to abusing this until we get Bear in the game. Fire Fist don't really work until you get Fire Fist Bear. See, they're spreading out these pieces of different decks in different boxes because it forces you to have to dive deeply into many boxes then instead of just one. Elemental Hero Woodsman. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can add a polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Damn! And it's a 2k defense. That is pretty cool. Alright. Like, what are these guys? What are these guys' deals with light monsters? Why do you hate them so much? Coyote. Got Pathfinder. Gladiator Beast Bestiari. Card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. Target a spell or trap card in the field. Destroy it. Okay, we know Bestiari. Octavius. Andro Sphinx. Alright, I think we're finally through learning all the new cards, perhaps. Mask of Brutality. The equipped monster gains 1,000 attack and loses 1,000 defense. During each of the standby phases, pay 1,000 life points or destroy this card. Neo Space Pathfinder. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Swallow. Am I really not going to get any of these URs? Come on. Long have you waited? Glow Moss Troll deck activated. Storm Neos. Man. Okay, we got 2 URs, but there's still so many. Gladiator Beast Andal. 1900 attack. 4-star. Vanilla beater. What a beast. And Into the Void. Activate only if you have 3 more cards in your hand. Draw a card. Now, oh, we're down to just gems left. Alrighty. What do we get? We got Trifortress stops. Oh, I got it. Trifortress ops. Blech. Trifortress ops. Well, I actually impressed myself there. Trifortress ops. Ah, damn it. 10 times fast. Couldn't do it. During either player's turn, if your opponent spell summon 3 or more monsters this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, sure. I don't know if yeah, that's kind of... Okay, sure. I swear half this box is trying to troll me. I still haven't gotten the big fusion from this deck. There's the other Gladiator Beast Andal. Ooh, into the void. Ooh, an exiled force. That might be the one that I needed. You contribute this card to target a monster on the field. Destroy that target. No way. We're still missing Cosmic Cyclone and Saphira. Really? The last 2 cards in the box. You've got to be joking me. It seems semi-good. Here's my thing, Daily Choker. This box seems like it's setting you up for a future box. It's going to just toss so much support at this box. It's going to be insane. Oh, the box should have just reset. It better have just reset. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. So we saved ourselves 34 packs of that box rotation. That's actually not that bad. Okay, show me some Saphiras. I definitely want 3 copies of Saphira. We want to try out a Saphira deck. Still waiting for Axe Raider to be useful. Everybody press F to pay respects to Axe Raider. All right, here we go. Oh, apparently we actually pulled 10 cards there, and we must have pulled another copy of that Rhinoceros. Oh yeah, we were at 193. We actually pulled 10 cards there. Always. Gladiator Beast. Neru. Oh, wait. How is this new? I didn't get 1 copy of it from the last time I went through the box. Holy shit. There was 2 copies of this in the last 30-something packs. 3 Gladiator Beast monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can shuffle into the extra deck. Special summon 2 Gladiator Beast monsters from your deck. Okay. Not terrible, but I mean, high cost. But, I mean, why not? You would just have them... You'd have them in your fusion deck, because why not, right? You just got them in there. If you feel like you want to make a play with them, you make a play with them. I just started choking on a peppercorn left over from dinner. What? That was so weird. Yeah, I've been using Serb on Happy Girl as well. Does Lab Builder work to farm Jesse? No, because you can't use Lab Builder to farm Jesse. Jesse only appears in the GX world. It would, yes, but no, you can't use it. Wow. Another 60 packs in, and we've gotten 1 UR from the box. It might be time to dump a Shizu's ass into the street. He's just not doing it anymore. It's that easy to farm Jesse. Yeah, Cerberus literally is doing it no problem for me. Tribute summon to a wall. That's so true. You gotta be kidding me. This is gonna be like one of my record-setting furthest I've went without getting multiple URs. At this point, I don't even want them. I just want this hilarity to continue. How mad? 80 packs! Tell me, if this was you guys, and you're free to play, and you just blew, I mean 80 packs, how many freaking gems is that? 80 packs times 50 gems. That's 4,000 gems. If you were free to play and you just blew 4,000 gems on this box and got 1 ultra rare. How pissed off would you be? I'm pissed. I should be almost done. Like, I wanted to get all... I was really hoping I'd just be done at, like, tops 3/4 through this box. I want to be done with it. Because then you get through it again, and I can get to the third one. But 4,000 gems, 1 UR. What? You've got to be kidding me. I quit. This is lucky I got more gems, but still. Well, there it is officially. That's my 80th pack. 1 UR. 81. 82. 83. 84. I do remember when I do names like Kamotho. 85. Here we go. 86th pack. They're going to give me a super rare. Called it. I called it. 87. Here we go. This is an ultra rare. Finally. 87 packs. 2 ultra rares. At least it's Cosmic Cyclone. I wanted that. Gladiator Beast Andal. Full screen hieroglyphics for a rare card. Typical Konami. Cybernetic Cyclopane. Pest Ape. First Aid Squad. Backup Squad. Squad. Another 10. No URs. 100 packs in. Two ultra rares. The meme is real. 86 packs. I got 1 ultra rare, and it was Tricera 4 Trops. Exactly. Like, what? Everything flashy means nothing. It's all in the eyes. If you pay, you get UR faster. Squad. Gosh. This is such a joke. Here we go. Nope, it's a super rare. Get your cards to a round number and then open. Alright, done. Gotta get them to a round number. That's been the problem the whole time. Komarov knows the secrets. All right, here we go. You disown the credit card family. Eyes. Eyes into the void. Another ultra rare. Yeah, I'm going to take a good evaluation of just what I need out of this box to reset it now. Other than probably just everything. Prismatic. Vendicta. You have a prismatic Master of Oz and a prismatic Meteor B Dragon. That was a dream of mine. I've went back into those boxes and bought extra cards from them just to try to get those when I already owned the whole box. That's so awesome, dude. Prismatic Master of Oz is so wicked in a Piranha farming deck. I haven't farmed Piranha in a while. I need to bring that back out. Prismatic. Inken Dog. All right, what I want some of you guys to do is start putting together a Gladiator Beast deck that you want to see me try out. We got Berserk Dragon. At least we got 1 UR to that. Okay, let's take inventory of our URs. We need 2 of every UR. Oh, we're not even close. Not even remotely close to resetting this box. How's my collection of the super rares going, though? This one cop. The 1 copies make me a little nervous, but technically that just means I would need to run to the end of the next box to finish those ones off, so it's fine. Ooh, there we go. That's a UR. Hey, man, I'm totally okay if you just want to pack all of them into this next 20 packs. Let's do it. Sounds like a good plan. Nope. Maybe. Oh. I have mixed emotions about this pack opening. Exiled Force. 2 URs and 2 supers. That wasn't a bad 10. Hyper, how you doing? 2 prismatic Wall of Ds. That's amazing. I seen Gladiator Murmillo, Dimakari, Andal, and Bestiarian ranked with Mirror Wall of D, and Econ. Did you have a good time or no? Prismatic Destruct Potion. The Ritual Monster and its spell is pretty good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with those. You could almost fit it into, like, you could fit that into so many decks too. Saphira. Why? Saphira. Hell yeah, Dinero. Definitely send that my way. We'll test it right after we're done here. I can see finite cards fits handless deck well. The thing is, it's just how well can handless perform? That's the question, right? Come on, like, I could be done the box by now, and I really wanted to be done the box by now. Why you gotta screw me like this? It just starts getting frustrating, because it sucks. All right, let's whip out the old inbox here. Just watch the gem count catapult. 1200, 1800, 2200, 2200 still. That was a lot of lobies. 2600, 2800, 3000, 3400. And 3600. A little bit of a gem refresh to kick us through the last part of this box. $137 packs and only got 2 Rs. Hooligan Central. You just continued the average of one ultra rare every like 70 packs. Holy smokes. Yo, wetness. I can't even take that. It's so good. Jebaited Prisma Oz got me elated. Jebaited, then I got a something related. Jebaited, ready to get it. I waited. Jebaited, 500 gems for a prismatic. 2 names wasted. There we go. Saphira, Queen of Dragons. Another BAM. Just UFO Roid. 133 packs. The meme is real. Upstart Golden Ninja. Did that just finish this box off? That double ultra rare drop? No, why? Come on, dude. You're such a dick. Son of a... Ah! Hell no, dude. There we go. We got it. The box just reset itself. We got one. You know what's funny? I think I've managed to get to like 27 cards twice now. And I think there's a super rare I only have 1 copy of. No, I managed to get a second. Okay, so the super rares are pretty well done. I just need 1 more copy of the Woodsman. We're working on polishing off the ultra rare collection. Komarov, I actually opened up 3 packs and got the ultra rare and it reset. I had it set to reset after finishing the ultra rares. Field Barrier and Toon Kingdom decks. That I definitely could see some play. I'm trying to think though. What benefit do you have to Field Barrier as opposed to Magic Reflector? Like Magic Reflector doesn't clog your back row, right? Exiled Force. Next big box, probably Cyber Dragons. I would have to actually familiarize myself with Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons have come after my Yu-Gi-Oh time. I'm blazing through this landscape as new as the next guy right now. Stacked, I got so many gems from leveling up all the new characters we got, dude. There's so many gems in all of those new characters just waiting for you to get them. We got a Prismatic. Woo! Prismatic Elemental Hero Terra Firma, the box cover monster. Boom! I like it. Looks beautiful. Added to that Prismatic collection. That's what I'm talking about. I was waiting for a good old Prismatic drop. We got to take a picture of that one. There we go. That one's going straight to the loot drop on our Discord page. Where do we got it? Where do we got it? We got loot. Where is it? The loot corner. The loot corner. Ah, yeah. Woohoo! Post your best prismatics in the loot corner on our Discord, guys. I want to see what you got. What are your favorite drops? And especially if you're watching this on YouTube, join our Discord channel. Come check them out. Show us what your best drops are. I want to see your best prismatic cards. My body is a shield. Shame it's Terra. Both coming in. Prismatic Lacuri. That's pretty good, actually. All right, we got Gladiator Beast and the Prismatic Elemental Hero Terra Firma. You know what? If we could just pull these 4, man, we could pull them in these next 2 grabs. It could totally happen. So why the creator Pegasus skill? Mr. Dinero, why the creator Pegasus skill? There's Upstart Golden Ninja. 3 URs left. 3 URs and 150 packs, though. Are we going to get absolutely crapped on? Creator can get Monster Reborn. They actually updated Creator. Holy crap. What are the requirements to use Pegasus's Creator skill again? And what is this that we're listening to, man? My brain is like... $2,000 life points once per duel. Okay. Does Creator skip your draw and create a card instead of drawing? There's a condition for each card. What? There's definitely some potential in that Creator skill. Wow. Oh, man. We managed to bust through the whole box. We're missing a copy of Saphira, Queen of Dragons, Berserk Dragon, and Tri-Fortress Ops. Which might be okay, because would you run 3 Saphira and 3 of her card? Yeah, you would. Damn it. Of all the cards not to get 3 copies of, I want 3 copies of Saphira. It does replace your draw. Okay. Box. This is the worst pack opening I've had by the time we got to the end. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that tilt fest that you got to go on there with me. I honestly don't even know how I feel about it. I think at any point when you open 84 packs in a row with only getting 1 ultra rare, your blood just starts boiling. I need to go for like a run. But next time, you guys should come check this out live on Twitch with us. We had a lot of fun when my internet actually lets me stream. Twitch.tv/MasKScarin, of course, and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Other than that, guys, come join our Discord channel. There's a link to join that in the description down below. We have a lot of fun in Discord. We make farm decks together, work on PvP decks, share our loot drops, post dank memes. I spent way too much time with YouTube Dan. You guys should go check him out too. We did a collab last night. What a guy. What an awesome guy. But thanks for hanging out, guys. As always, stay classy.